Sports and superstition go hand in hand, and in football, this is as true as the sun rising from the east. There's plenty of big names that follow the most random of acts, but hey, as long as they work, who are to judge right? World-class player Johan Cryuff always spat his chewing gum onto his opponent's half of the pitch. The one time he forgot to do so, Ajax lost out to AC Milan 4-1 in the European final of 1969. Coincidence, huh? England legend Gary Linekar would take any shot during pre-game warm-ups so as to save his finishing prowess for the actual game, and if he failed to bag a goal in the first half, he would switch shirts before coming back for the second half. Where superstitions lie, curses are not far away. European football is infamous for some of its football curses because fans feel an eerie sense of attachment to them and can't help but believe they're true. One of the most famous curses in European football is the Chelsea number 9 curse, one that apparently started with the likes of Shevchenko, continuing through Fernando Torres, Alvaro Morata, and now Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The curse is said to have originated from the fact that many players who have worn the number 9 shirt for Chelsea have had poor performances or have been plagued by injuries. Some fans of the club believe that the curse is responsible for the team's lack of success in the Premier League and Europe. One of the biggest curses in world football is the 100-year curse Benfica are going through. Back in 1959, after leading the Eagles to successful European titles, Benfica manager Bela Guttman went to the head office to ask for a well-deserved pay raise. Upon being denied of his request, he was furious, and in his rage, he cursed Benfica, saying, "Not in 100 years will Benfica win a European Cup." And ever since then, Benfica have lost in all European finals they've played. We now look at a very specific curse. A curse that seems to be plaguing a certain manager, Jurgen Klopp, the man who had brought nothing but success to every team he has managed. The mastermind behind Liverpool's recent glory, the normal one who had become a legend in the eyes of fans. But as he enters his 7th year in charge at Liverpool, many are wondering if the curse will strike. The same curse that struck him before his 2 previous clubs. Will the man who has brought so much joy and success to the game fall victim to this curse? Or will he be the one to break it? Klopp's first managerial job was at Mainz 05 in Germany, where he spent 7 years in charge. At Mainz, Klopp was known for his innovative tactics and his ability to adapt to changing circumstances. He built a strong team with a solid defense and an efficient attack, which helped them achieve promotion to Bundesliga in the 2003-2004 season. The fans loved him for it. They loved the way he made them dream, the way he brought them back to the top, and how under his managerial capacity, they could dream of playing in Europe as well. But as he entered his 7th year, the dream started to fade away as fans watched with a heavy heart as the team struggled to maintain their performance and were relegated to the 2nd tier of German football. Klopp decided to stick with Mainz through the next season, but the team finished in 12th place, their worst finish under his tenure. After failing to secure promotion back to the top flight in 2008 following relegation. So Klopp decided to leave the club, ending his managerial career with Mainz in the 7th year. At Dortmund, after 2 league titles in 7 seasons and a Champions League runner-up spot, he left the end of the 14-15 season with the club in 7th place, 23 points behind winner Bayern Munich. Fans were shocked. They couldn't believe it. Their team that had once been the best in the league now struggled to keep up. Some say this decline happened over a period of time and was not sudden. However, it was still a significant drop from their previous success. But, despite this decline in performance at Dortmund, Klopp's tenure at the club is still remembered fondly by the fans. He had brought them back to the top of the league, and Dortmund had played some of the most exciting and attacking football in the league under his leadership. He also helped develop many young players and had a positive impact on the club. He left Dortmund in his 7th year as Liverpool came calling. At Liverpool, Klopp had achieved incredible success in his first 6 years, but now enters his 7th year, with many questioning if his curse will strike, especially with Liverpool's poor performance this season. Currently sitting in 9th place in the Premier League after almost half the season being over. The fans are worried. They can't bear the thought of losing the man who had brought them so much joy and success. But what sets Klopp's situation at Liverpool apart from his past experiences? The answer is the level of success he has achieved at the club. The Reds were in the running to win 4 trophies last season, in what could have gone down as the greatest season in their illustrious history. As it was, they ended up winning just the League Cup and the FA Cup, which shows the standard that Klopp has set for the club. And while the Premier League title was always a stretch, their defeat in the Champions League final to Real Madrid left them with plenty of regret. Despite that loss in the final, their 3rd European final defeat of Klopp's reign, The German is still regarded as one of the greatest managers in their history, and his results speak for themselves. Many believe that Klopp's success at Liverpool is due to his ability to adapt and evolve. He has shown time and time again that he can take a team and turn it into a winning machine. He has also shown that he can rebuild a team when it's not performing well. He has a knack for identifying the strengths and weaknesses of his team, and he knows how to use them to his advantage. With half the season left to play, it's clear that Klopp has a plan to turn things around. The fans at Liverpool have faith in their manager. They know that he's the one who brought them back to the top, and they know that he's the one that can lead them to even greater heights. They're not ready to say goodbye to the man who brought them so much joy and success. They're not ready to give up on their team. In the end, it's clear that Jurgen Klopp is a master at his craft. He's a true legend in the world of football, and he's the one who could break the curse. He's the one who could lead Liverpool to even greater success. He's the one who can make the fans dream again. The fans will be with him all the way, cheering him on, and hoping that he could break the curse and bring them back to the top of the league. He has built a team that plays an attractive, attacking style of football, and has implemented a winning culture at the club. He is adored by the fans and has a contract with the club till 2026. With half the season left to play, it is up to Klopp to rally his troops and break the 7th-year curse.